Do you have a leak in an air conditioning or refrigeration system? Use the technology NASA trusts in satellites and the Navy depends on in submarines to prevent and repair refrigerant leaks. AC Easy Seal's technology has a long, proven history to seek out and repair large as well as those small, hard-to-find refrigerant leaks. Best of all, it works with all widely used refrigerants in small fractional to large commercial systems. For more information on AC Easy Seal, please visit www.newcalgon.com.
One of the most exciting product introductions in New Calgon's history is AC Easy Seal, a product that can be used to repair or prevent refrigerant leaks in air conditioning or refrigeration equipment. It utilizes innovative technology that enables the sealant to travel with the system refrigerant, finding and repairing leaks quickly and efficiently. Today, we have Dave Fantle, who has been an HVACR technician and has operated his own business for over 30 years. His current project involves a 24,000 BTU Larkin coil from 1978 at a bakery in Summit, New Jersey. The walk-in freezer cannot be down for more than 3 to 4 hours to maintain the inventory of the refrigeration unit. Dave used AC Easy Seal from New Calgon and was able to save the bakery time and money.
This is a Larkin 1978 24,000 BTU coil for minus 10 below zero. Up on the roof is a 5 horsepower condensing unit. If Easy Seal was not invented by New Calgon, I would have had to have changed this coil, which would have probably cost roughly $8,000 with time and labor. As you notice, this threaded rod through the ceiling, along with probably being down for 1 if not 2 days. And if you have a customer here that cannot be down for more than 3 hours when you're a bakery and you have a lot of frozen products. Therefore, I put in the Easy Seal back in November, and ever since then, it has been full of Freon and it has worked. Here we have a Larkin coil, 6-fan freezer coil. Back over here, behind the support bracket, which holds the tubing together when they made the coil, up in this area, I'm going to shine my light. In this spot where I moved the fins out of the way and the bracket, approximately 4 inches in, was where the leak is. Now I say to myself, do I try and solder on something that probably is leaking on the opposite side of the pipe that I cannot see after I used bubbles, okay, or fluorescent bubble juice, which bubbles when you see the leak, or do I try Easy Seal? Well, I tried the Easy Seal, and again, like I said, since November, this system is still full of gas. As you can see here, I bent the bracket away and I moved some of the fins out of the way just to see and make sure that that's where the leak was. And the leak is so big that if you were to put your ear approximately in this spot, you will actually hear the leak before I put the Easy Seal in. That's how big the leak was. And the Easy Seal has prevented it from leaking ever since.
AC Easy Seal has been engineered to travel through a refrigeration or air conditioning system with the refrigerant, allowing it to find leaks faster and using less sealant than competitive products. It works with all refrigerants, and because AC Easy Seal is in a pressurized can, it is easily injected into any air conditioning or refrigeration system in just 2 minutes, saving the contractor time and money. For more information on AC Easy Seal, please visit us on the web at newcalgon.com. Finding and repairing leaks in air conditioning and refrigeration systems is often a frustrating and expensive task that can take hours. Now there's a way you can save time and money and get permanent, high-quality results. With AC Easy Seal from New Calgon, you can seal existing leaks and prevent future leaks all in a matter of minutes. So how does it work? AC Easy Seal uses a proven formula designed to locate and seal leaks fast without using gas leak detectors. The formula travels with the refrigerant and is activated by the moisture of air present outside of the leak. Once activated, AC Easy Seal forms a permanent epoxy-like chemical weld at the site of the leak. It is compatible with all common refrigerants and oils used in air conditioning and commercial refrigeration equipment. In addition, it is proven not to harm TXVs, compressors, and other system components as it finds and repairs leaks. In most cases, Easy Seal will fix the system as long as it doesn't leak its entire charge in 7 days or less. Contractors have been successfully using AC Easy Seal for years. Here's what they're saying about this revolutionary sealant technology.
Such an easy product to use, and I think it'll be great for the industry as it makes more inroads into other contractors. So I really like using Easy Seal very much.
It's very easy to install. It only takes 3 or 4 minutes to get it put into the system. It doesn't really keep us on a call longer than we would have probably been at anyway. It gives the customer options that either can't afford to replace the system or do the repair costs to replace the coils. So there's just another avenue to repair a problem for customers that provides credibility for us and that there's options.
When you got to do 8 or 9 calls on a 100-degree day, it sure gets you home on time.
Watch how simple it is to use. For systems with a low side pressure below 65 psi while running, like R22 and R134A, first start by shaking the can well. Make sure the system is running and confirm the low side pressure is below 65 psi. Also, if you suspect excessive moisture in the system, we recommend using AC Easy Dry before using Easy Seal. Be sure the piercing valve handle is turned fully counterclockwise, and then attach the piercing valve to the can finger tight. Attach the other end of the charging hose to the low side service port. Then slightly back the can off the valve to purge hose and then resecure it. Next, turn the piercing valve handle fully clockwise to pierce the can. Invert the can and hold it above the low side of the service port. While inverted, turn the piercing valve handle counterclockwise to install AC Easy Seal. Allow about 1 minute for the product to completely enter the system. Once the product is dispensed, remove the reusable hose from the low side service port and save it for future installations. If needed, charge the system with refrigerant to achieve correct system pressure, being sure not to overcharge. And finally, run the system continuously for a minimum of 1 hour to allow AC Easy Seal to fully circulate throughout the system. For systems with a low side pressure above 65 psi while running, like R410A, first pump the system down to achieve a low side pressure between 40 and 50 psi. Then shake the can well and inject AC Easy Seal into the low side like previously described. After it is installed, safely remove the can, open the service valves, and start the unit to allow the refrigerant and sealant to circulate for 1 hour. AC Easy Seal works on systems 1.5 tons to 5 tons. For systems 1.5 tons or less, try AC Easy Seal SS. Eliminate expensive leak search and repair with the industry-leading product AC Easy Seal. You know you can trust it because New Calgon's name on the outside means quality on the inside. For more information, visit us on the web at newcalgon.com/Easy Seal.
In this video, we want to demonstrate how AC Renew actually works and how it'll improve the efficiency of your air conditioning system. An air conditioning system works just like a sponge, but rather than absorbing a liquid, it absorbs heat. The air conditioner absorbs the heat from the air. As the heat is absorbed from the air, the resulting air is cooler and it is blown back through the house. Air conditioners use a gas more commonly referred to as Freon or refrigerant to absorb the heat from the air. As the Freon absorbs the heat, it is taken outside to a squeezer where the heat is released. The Freon then returns back to the house to absorb more heat. This cycle continues until the thermostat indicates the house is at the right temperature. Inside of your system, there exists an oil to lubricate the compressor. However, the oil inside the compressor doesn't stay there. It actually escapes and migrates through the system. Over time, the oil will start to build up along the walls of the line. Think of the oil like plaque building up inside of your arteries. If the buildup gets too large, you'll have a heart attack. In the case of your air conditioner, it'll just stop working. As the oil builds up in the line, the refrigerant can no longer absorb the same amount of heat from the air as there is a barrier. As a result, the air conditioner cannot cool the house as efficiently, leaving you hotter. Furthermore, because the air conditioner has to run more to provide the same amount of cooling, you will consume more electricity and have higher electric bills. Lastly, the oil that is supposed to be lubricating the compressor is no longer there. This leaves your compressor more exposed, more vulnerable to wear and tear, and noisier. When AC Renew is added to the compressor, it'll essentially clean the inside of the entire system. Any compressor oil that has built up will be broken down at the molecular level and be allowed to flow freely through the system back to the compressor. Once the buildup has been removed, AC Renew will coat the line and prevent the oil from building up in the future. This is why AC Renew can be applied to both new and old systems. Let's take a look at how the entire system is impacted when the oil starts to build up. Heat transfer capability is reduced, and with a partially clogged line, the compressor works harder to pump refrigerant through the system. This means electricity costs go up and the system is under more stress. As AC Renew is introduced, it begins to circulate through the system, removing any oil buildup and providing its own protecting layer. The result is a more efficient system. The heat transfer capability of the air conditioner is improved, more heat is absorbed, leaving behind cooler air. This increased efficiency means that your unit will run less to achieve your desired thermostat temperature, saving you money on your electric bill. Furthermore, with a clear, clean line, the compressor will not work as hard and it'll use less energy while it runs. Lastly, the compressor will be quieter and last longer as it is now properly lubricated and running less than before. Results can usually be seen within 30 minutes of installation. In summary, AC Renew is a proven product that helps protect and prolong the life of your air conditioning system. Air conditioning systems with AC Renew are more efficient, use less energy, provide cooler air, are quieter, last longer, and run less.
Calgon, the brand you trust, the company that brought you the #1 sealant family in the industry, comes the innovative next generation of refrigerant leak sealants. Introducing new Easy Seal Direct Inject, a super concentrated permanent sealant that works without the need for special injection tools. Easy Seal Direct Inject installs in seconds. It's as easy as ready, set, direct inject. Watch again as Easy Seal Direct Inject installs almost instantly. Easy Seal Direct Inject can also be used when charging a system with refrigerant. Easy Seal Direct Inject works with all commercially available refrigerants and oils, including R22, R410A, R134A, R404A, and all others. Perfect for microchannel coils, package systems, as well as residential split systems, Easy Seal Direct Inject's patent-pending injection method makes pumping down units a thing of the past. Easy Seal Direct Inject, the fastest, easiest to install, most trusted refrigerant leak sealant on the market. Available only from New Calgon.
Hello, my name is Doug Gildahouse. I'm Manager of Technical Affairs for New Calgon. Today we're going to talk about a product called EcoLime. EcoLime is a descaler. It's our latest entry of descalers we offer to the HVAC market. One of the things it has a great eco profile. People talk about its performance and how well it behaves because it is an eco-friendly product. And the best way to talk about it is to demonstrate it. We're going to take some, add it to the beaker, 125 milliliters. And what we're going to do is add a seashell. Now you can use any type of shell for this demonstration. You can see it start to go to action very quickly. And again, what you're seeing is the EcoLime react with the shell, forming carbon dioxide plus a dissolved salt, which you don't see. But the bubbling is CO2. EcoLime is the only powerful descaler in the market that is readily biodegradable. Plenty of descalers are biodegradable, but not great descalers for cooling tower applications. Examples would include vinegar, citric acid. Hydrochloric acid is very effective for descaling, but is not carbon-based. Therefore, it's not biodegradable. If this is important to you, then EcoLime is the product for the job. Applications for EcoLime include, but are not limited to, cooling towers, shell tube condensers, evaporator coolers, descaling boiler heat exchangers, in food service, in the descaling of steam tables, since it has excellent properties with equipment typically constructed from stainless steel. EcoLime is the premier choice for customers seeking these type of characteristics. Seeing is believing. I am Doug Gildahouse. For information on EcoLime and other products, see us on the web at newcalgon.com.
Hi, I'm Jeff Vent. I'm the Director of Marketing for New Calgon, and today I'm here to talk about ThermoTrap and ThermoTrap Gel. ThermoTrap is a unique product that has an extremely high capacity for absorbing heat when welding, brazing, or soldering. It has the ability to keep heat from spreading beyond the work area, and ThermoTrap enables you to protect areas and components such as installed fittings, TXVs, dryers, and other sensitive parts from damage. In today's demo, I'm going to demonstrate how drywall, this is normal drywall, and if you would put flame next to drywall, it will burn. Now, this is a great representation because a lot of times you have a pipe or other fittings right next to a surface, or you need to protect fittings along the line, and ThermoTrap Gel is there to protect it. So I'm going to spray ThermoTrap Gel on here. And today I'm going to I'm going to put a $20 bill on there to represent any item that you don't want harmed due to flame or heat. So I'm going to spread it liberally on the drywall. Take a torch, flame, put it right on the $20 bill, and you see it will not be affected by the heat. Here, instantly, not so much. As you can tell, the $20 bill is not affected by the heat whatsoever because the ThermoTrap gel dissipates the heat and doesn't allow the heat getting to the dollar bill. If you have any questions regarding this or other New Calgon products, please visit us at newcalgon.com. Thank you.
Do you need a fast, easy, and inexpensive way to permanently fix a leak? A solution that stops leaks immediately. Introducing new Calgon Pan Spray. Its waterproof rubberized coating won't chip, flake, or peel, and its liquid rubber formula stays completely flexible, reaching into the deepest of cracks. Use new Calgon Pan Spray to repair leaky condensate pans and pre-coat secondary condensate pans, cooling tower sumps, roofs, gutters, truck beds, basements, and a variety of home repairs. Choose your color. It's available in black or white, and it's paintable. New Calgon Pan Spray does even more, sealing out rust and corrosion. We took this ordinary strainer and coated it in pan spray. Watch carefully as it keeps out all the water, effectively sealing the entire strainer. No matter the job, condensate pans, cooling towers, swamp coolers, gutters, windows, downspouts, appliances, RVs, and so much more, Pan Spray will stop, seal, and protect you from even the most troublesome leaks. Visit newcalgon.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Mike Bennock with New Calgon, and I'm going to be demonstrating how to use Phase 3 Refrigeration Oil Acid Test Kit to test for acid in refrigeration oil. First, we take our small vial and mix it into our large vial. You'll notice the phase separation that occurs. The top layer is going to keep any dirty oil and dyes from affecting the test in the bottom phase. The next step is to take our oil that we've taken from our compressor and fill the small vial up to the shoulder. Then mix this oil into our test. Take and put the lid on, shake it up, and let the test phase separate out. If the oil is acidic, the purple dye will be removed. If it is not acidic, the purple dye will remain. We've mixed up 2 batches and allowed them to separate out. This one using bad acidic oil, this one using safe non-acidic oil. You can see the purple phase is still present, indicating that it is safe to use in a system. This test over here has lost the purple hue, indicating that it is acidic oil and should not be used. And the top layer keeps the dirty oil and any dyes that may be present in the oil in the top layer as to not affect the color change in the bottom layer. My name's Mike Bennock. Thanks for watching this video, and please check out our website for other demonstrations. Hi, I'm Mike Bennock, Product Manager with New Calgon. Today we're going to talk about the proper procedures when using RX11 Flush Liquid. I have everything here needed to do a proper flush, and it's all available in our starter kit. The first step is to put on safety glasses. Then we're going to pour the appropriate amount you need for flushing into the flush tank. After you have the right amount in there, place the cap. This is reusable. Then we'll put our dip tube in, and keep in mind on the on this dip tube it does have a pressure relief valve on the back because we are going to be injecting nitrogen into this tank. After it's securely attached, we're going to connect our nitrogen tank. Before we open the valve, make sure that the valve on top of the tank is turned to the off position. Then we're going to turn the nitrogen on and make sure your regulator is set for 50 psi, no higher. So I will set up to 50 psi, and as you turn this valve, you'll hear the nitrogen enter the tank. Now that the nitrogen is in the tank, we close this valve and disconnect the nitrogen. So we'll turn the nitrogen off and disconnect. Now the tank has pressure inside and is ready to be used for flushing. This is our mock line set to show that the can now has pressure in it. And as you can see, the flush goes into the line set, and then you chase that with the nitrogen purge. For New Calgon and RX11, I'm Mike Bennock. For more information or to see other videos, please visit our website at newcalgon.com. Hi, my name is Mike Bennock with New Calgon. I'm the product manager for RX11 Flush. Today we're going to do a demonstration to show how RX11 Flush adequately emulsifies oil in line sets and in systems after burnouts. So we're going to do a demonstration today to show how RX11 Flush adequately flushes the line. First, we'll put 3 cc's of burnt mineral oil into the system. Next, what we'll do is push nitrogen through the lines to show that it doesn't adequately clean the lines. As you can see, the oil merely smears through the lines and the nitrogen doesn't emulsify the oil and carry it out the exit point. Now we're going to use RX11 Flush, and for this 20-foot line that is 1/2 inch in diameter, we're going to use about an 8 to 10 second burst. Now that the flush is in the line, you can see it breaking down the oil. The next step is to take the nitrogen purge and push that RX11 out of the system. Now you can see the lines are adequately cleaned. All of the burnt oil and any other residue that may have been in the line has been adequately cleaned and out of the system. RX11 Flush also has an optimal boiling point at 106 degrees Fahrenheit, which allows it to be completely removed after vacuum is pulled on the system. In conclusion, RX11 Flush has an optimal boiling point, leaves no residue, non-toxic and non-flammable, and is the only flush that is OEM endorsed. For New Calgon and RX11 Flush, I'm Mike Bennock. For more information on this product and others we offer, please visit our website at newcalgon.com.
Tell me, what's the lowdown with this air conditioning thing?
Oh, you mean RX11 Flush?
Today's comfort cooling market is moving rapidly to R410A systems in new residential and light commercial applications. This ultimately entails retrofitting existing applications to R410A equipment, requiring the replacement of line sets as some manufacturers recommend, or the flushing of the line sets where they cannot be replaced. In fact, flushing is rapidly becoming the preferred method as it is economical, efficient, and effective. The reason flushing is becoming so popular is because replacing line sets is expensive, labor-intensive, and sometimes nearly impossible to do. When line sets cannot be changed out, many equipment manufacturers recommend the use of RX11 Flush. The industry standard for flushing after burnouts, RX11 Flush economically removes residual mineral oil and other contaminants from the existing line set. It properly prepares the lines for the new oil and refrigerant that will minimize callbacks due to a plugged metering device. In this video, we will demonstrate how quick and easy it is to use RX11 Flush. 1. De-energize all of the electrical leads and safely secure them. 2. Recover the existing refrigerant from the system. 3. Cut out and remove the condensing unit. 4. Remove the filter dryer from the liquid line if it exists outside the condensing unit. 5. Remove the evaporator coil, including the old metering device. Establish one end of the line set as the exit point, and wherever possible, flush from an indoor location to an outside ventilated area. Once this is established, crimp or restrict the discharge port to generate turbulence and surface contact time of RX11 flush as it passes through the line. In addition, have a waste container at the exit point to capture the contaminated flushing solvent. As this solvent exits the system, it will contain residual oil, moisture, acids, and particulate. While not normally hazardous, such residues need to be captured for proper disposal. Now we are ready to make the connections to flush. Connect the injection valve to the canister of RX11 flush, being sure the injection valve knob is turned counterclockwise in the closed position. Connect one end of the RX11 flush hose to the injection valve and the other end to the RX11 flush gun. You will use a nitrogen purge of no more than 120 psi as a separate step after flushing with RX11 flush. Do not use a manifold set or other charging hoses. We want to emphasize that you should never connect the RX11 flush canister in conjunction with any simultaneous use of nitrogen. If the system or line set was leak checked with nitrogen earlier, be sure it is depressurized and open to atmosphere. Use the RX11 flush gun and RX11 flush hose to manually inject the RX11. When ready to inject RX11 flush, open the injection valve to allow the flush to enter the charging hose, using the flush gun to inject the flush into the line set. The amount of RX11 flush needed to adequately clean and flush a line will vary due to oil load and line configuration. However, in a typical application, the following guide can be used. Up to 1/2 inch tubing uses a 20 to 30 second burst of RX11 flush through each line for every 50 feet. This would represent a typical residential retrofitter flushing, and the popular 1 pound canister of RX11 flush can be expected to flush line sets on 1 to 2 retrofits. The 2 pound canister will flush 4 to 5 retrofits. On systems using up to a 7/8 inch line, use a 60 to 90 second burst of RX11 flush through each line for every 50 feet. Now that the RX11 flush is in the system, it is very important to proceed with a nitrogen purge. Follow the RX11 flush with 120 psi compressed nitrogen to increase mass flow for maximum cleaning. The nitrogen will push the flush through the entire system, agitating it and scrubbing the inside of the system. Observe the flushing residue being captured by the receiving container. If it is running clean and clear, the system has been successfully flushed. If the solvent is murky or still contains particulate, flush again. Generally, the nitrogen purge should continue for 30 to 60 seconds after remaining liquid exits the line. Now that your system is clean and free of contaminants, you can continue with the retrofitting process using good service practices. Part of this will involve proper evacuation of the system, which will boil off any residual flush remaining in the system. Unlike other flushes in the market, RX11 flush has an optimal boiling point that allows for solvency but complete removal through evacuation without leaving any residue. In addition, RX11 flush is non-flammable and non-toxic and has been used in numerous applications for many years. It is time-tested and the most trusted flush in the industry, backed by the endorsement of many OEMs. RX11 flush. Contractors trust it and OEMs recommend it.
When cleaning air conditioning systems, water is not good enough. You wouldn't clean your car or a dirty dish with water alone. So why would you clean an air conditioning coil without a professional-grade coil cleaner? Dirt and grime reduce the efficiency of the air conditioning system, causing the unit to run longer and not cool properly. Furthermore, this can lead to other problems, including lubricant breakdown, which affects the longevity of the air conditioning system. New Calgon has developed a better way to clean a residential outdoor coil. New Calgon's Tri-Clean 2X has a unique detergent-based formula that effectively and efficiently targets dirt on contact. In addition, with a built-in sprayer, it eliminates the hassle of preparing and using a pump-up sprayer. Tri-Clean 2X is easy to use. Simply connect it to a hose, then a quick turn of the sprayer to clean, and you're ready to start. Another easy turn and you're ready to rinse the coil. It's that easy. Tri-Clean 2X is designed to work for you. It's an energy saver since it effectively removes dirt and grime off the outdoor coil. To illustrate the point, the graph shows how an owner of a typical residential system can save significant dollars when a dirty coil is professionally cleaned. So cleaning dirty coils pays. Tri-Clean 2X can clean up to 3 5-ton outdoor coils depending on use. Also, it's environmentally friendly and biodegradable. In addition, Tri-Clean 2X is metal safe, so it's ideal for any coil design including microchannel and painted fin coils. Its ability to lift stubborn dirt and grime away makes it the perfect choice for your residential and commercial customers. Cleaning dirty coils pays. Do it right and with ease. Ask for Tri-Clean 2X at your local New Calgon wholesaler.
I'd like to thank you for purchasing Visible Defects Visual Detection System for finding cracked heat exchangers, featuring the Contractor's Crack Finder with a low odor, no smoke, non-toxic dye penetrant used to find cracks in heat exchangers. Your visual inspection kit includes our patent-pending spray applicator, 2 spray nozzles, an inspection mirror, safety glasses, and a UV flashlight for detecting the dye. I'd like to demonstrate how to use our product. Most heat exchangers have very limited access to get to the heat exchanger. If the crack is where you can't view it either from the A-coil access, through the blower, or maybe through the insertion limit hole, you have no way of finding any cracks that might be visible otherwise. The Visible Defects Visual Detection System is especially useful on heat exchangers where portions of the heat exchanger are not visible for inspection. Serpentine type heat exchangers, due to their shape, after you get through the first pass, you can not do any inspections. Whenever you use our product, please be safe. Always wear your safety glasses, turn off all electrical power to the unit you're servicing, pull the blower motor, and lay down towels around the perimeter of the blower compartment to make sure that none of this dye leaks on Mrs. Smith's white carpet. It is bright green. The Visible Defects Visual Detection System is centered around our fluorescent dye penetrant and the spray bar applicator. The spray bar applicator will go through any hole in a furnace cabinet, and if there aren't enough holes, you can make your own screw hole. You do this by measuring between the cells and then transposing those on the front panel using your insertion limit as the point of starting. The way to use this is we take the 11-inch spray bar, we insert it in any screw hole or through the insertion limit. You'll notice it'll get about halfway through the heat exchanger. Then as we spray, it sprays the whole heat exchanger top to bottom. Now if we're in a closet and we don't have access to the back of the heat exchanger to insert it from the rear to get the back half, there's a spray nozzle that we put on the hose, and then we can soak the back of the heat exchanger without getting access to the back of the furnace. Once you've saturated the air side of the heat exchanger, you want to take your blacklight flashlight and look at the combustion side of the cells through the burner openings. Any evidence of the green dye penetrating is evidence that you have a crack or hole that needs further investigation. On some modern crimp-style heat exchangers, the dye will penetrate through. This will be a very minute amount in the seams where the two halves of the heat exchanger meet. This is normal. Any excessive dye or flooding of the chambers would be indication you have a much serious problem, hole, or crack. I would always recommend using a camera to document any cracks you find because your competitors may not have the same tools that you have that allowed you to find these cracks. And a camera with a videotape is really the only way you can document it to your customer that they have a problem in a format that they understand. Everybody watches TV, and if they see a crack on TV, it looks more like a crack than trying to have them bend down and look up inside a small hole at something they've never seen before. So I would always recommend using a camera. You can use ours or use somebody else's, but always document cracks you find. It's for your own protection. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for investing in Visible Defects Visible Detection System.